I'm Ray Lyons with Homes from the Heart. We've been invited to the Layal Automotives Show. A lot of fancy cars, cool cars. It's been a really good time. The proceeds from this event will go toward Homes from the Heart because there's a tremendous need in this country, in this society, for housing for low-income people especially, but housing in general. It will cost about $20,000 to $30,000 just to get your septic design, your septic permit, your basic house design. And if you're on a low income, this is incredibly hard on your budget because you don't have enough money to even take care of the paperwork to start with. There's a few entities out there like Habitat for Humanity that work with low income people, but the ones that do not qualify for that, these are the people that we try to help, the ones that are below qualifying for any kind of government assistance. The people that we work with have a piece of land that they've been able to purchase in the past, but they're living in containers, they're living in old camper trailers, they're living in makeshift housing, and generally the sanitary conditions that they live under is a bucket and toilet paper. We are their only hope. We are their hope to be able to stay out of the code fines, which once the code fines add up to more than their property's worth, then they lose their property and they are homeless. So we are trying to step in and keep people that don't have to be homeless from being homeless. We also have a company, Fence Easier. And the Fence Easier company, the majority of the profits are put back in one way or another into Homes from the Heart, the nonprofit. We can't produce enough income fast enough to buy materials. And in our particular situation, there are no labor forces in South Park, in central Colorado, in the mountain areas. We have no workforce that we can go to and get people. We need volunteers. We need volunteers in the specialty trades or at least reduced prices. We can generally find volunteers to help as long as we've got leads. We work with the county to eliminate a lot of the high upfront charges. We have home designs that are approved by the county so they don't have to go through the engineering costs. This is the basis of what Home from the Heart can do to start with. We can help them save their property until we can help them get a house built on it. I want to introduce to you Morgan Rudy. Morgan has been working on her house for several years. She's almost to a CO and it's an exciting time. Morgan, the first question is, back when you were first dealing with the county, how successful were you at negotiating the county paperwork to even get to the point that you could design a house and start building?
Not at all. It was horrible. I didn't know the correct questions to ask, so nobody ever gave me any forward progress. Everything I tried, they seemed to tell me no. And then one day Ray found me crying, and we discussed it quite a bit of, I had nowhere to go, I'm a single mom, and I wasn't going anywhere. I qualify for nothing. I only have one kid. I had a desperate need to get away from my family. I'm a cleaner. I make 24 grand a year, and that's about it. He made it work. So it was with Ray's help that he navigated me through it all. He actually took me in and showed me all the processes. He got the designs for the building, which cut out that cost, which was terrifying just to think about.
How much sweat equity? And that's an important question because we don't build the houses totally and then hand them over to people because there's no ownership in that program.
I walked about 25 people's property. I walked out all of their plat maps and created them for the county offices. Ray showed me how. That was the first part, so about 20 homes there. I helped at 2 homes where I went and I volunteered on the work site, moving wood, helped standing walls. One of my girlfriends was on the program. I handed up all of her plywood for her roof. That's 3/4 inch plywood. It was pretty heavy, but we got it done. Ray was the only one that gave me credit for my work.
What's one of the last projects that you did that's got the beautiful cross in the middle of it?
Oh, I just did my shower. So everything I've done in my house, I have somebody come in, show me what I'm doing so I don't totally screw it up, and then I run with it. It's kind of how I've run my life so far. We just keep going. But it's beautiful, and it's got a big, beautiful cross in it.
How far are you away from getting your CO?
I am glad to say that I just got running water last weekend, and yesterday I put my hot water heater in, and I have hot water. I am a stairwell and a sink hookup away from CO. It has been a long 8 years, but I'm almost there.
Morgan is very definitely the poster child for Homes from the Heart. She understood it wasn't going to be easy, it wasn't going to be quick, but she understood that the only reason we couldn't give more is very simply because we could not generate funds fast enough, and we could not get trained labor from the standpoint of like electricians, plumbers. So we need you. We need your talents more so than your money to help more people stay out of the homeless ranks and be able to say in a few years down the road, I've got my own place to live.